Hi, welcome to our first Critter Cam video. We just moved to a new house and I love the woods and trails right behind the house. I love the picnic table right behind the creek. I was curious what wildlife we might have in our new spot, so I bought a Critter Cam and decided to check it out. Part of my love for wildlife and interacting with them comes from reading Sam Campbell's books when I was little. I read them to my son when he was little, and if you have little ones in your life, you absolutely need these books. I posted a link, so go check them out. Another reason I love nature is because it reminds me so much of the things I read in the Bible. There are so many things about feasts, banquets, what happened, and so many things to learn about God. So let's see what happens when we set up some Sam Campbell style feasts. The first thing we did was to get a salt lick. We had so much fun with our salt lick when we lived in Florida, and we wanted to do that again. We first put it on the table, but the passing cat ignored the salt lick, and it was totally rejected by the raccoon. Then my son put the salt lick on the trail, and our dear neighbors really enjoyed it. This mother and her babies stopped by most of the summer until you really couldn't tell who was the mom and who were the babies. We got a lot of action all day and all night. It was a popular spot. But back to our table. Since we knew we might have a raccoon family around, we really wanted to do something for them. So I got the idea of a woodland tea party, and we stopped in at Goodwill and got some things to make it a little fancier and a little more fun. The first night, these three showed up, and they tried the tree nuts, but decided that peanuts were really so much easier, and they all really went after those. You can see that the two of them didn't really have that much of an attention span, but the one guy was laser focused on feasting, and the family would wander away, and he would always coax them into circling back to the table. During the day, we had two squirrels make a visit. One guy is one we have been watching all summer, and it seems like he has a puncture wound on his side. It was a colossal infection, but I think it's going down a bit. Hopefully the food will help him out just a little bit. The next night, the raccoons were back to completely clean off our table. Whoops! Maybe it was his first picnic table. The squirrel finally sees the last tree nut out of the cup, and then after he buried it, he came straight back to let us know that we were out of treats. Kind of looks like he's looking straight in the camera to lodge a complaint. I loved watching really any animal that wanted to show up. They were all welcome, and it made me think of how much more than this God wants us, all at his banquet table in heaven someday. That's our first feast. If you made it this far and you also love Sam Campbell books, let us know what other setup or shenanigans you think we should try. Until next time.